to stop hair loss in women. Hair loss can be a frightening experience for women. Many just choose to ignore the problem and hope for the best, while others panic and try everything they can think of to fix the problem. Usually, a woman's first response to hair loss would be to make it less obvious by changing her hairstyle, resorting to weaves, teasing, etc. This is unfortunate because while these methods may offer some camouflage, they can actually cause more damage in the long run. The best thing that you can do is seek help once you notice signs like increased hair shedding, bald patches, or growth that appears thinner or lighter than usual, miniaturization. It is actually becoming a more common problem nowadays, probably as a response to the increasingly stressful and toxic environment we all live in. Hair loss in one form or another affects as many as 5% of women under 30 and 60% of women over 70. Women experience hair loss for various reasons. If you want to know how to stop hair loss in women, here's how. 1. There are two main causes for hair loss in women: internal factors and mechanical abuse. To differentiate one from the other, perform this simple test. Using steady pressure, pull on a few hair strands for a few seconds. Carefully observe the hair strands that you managed to pull out and see if they came out at the root or broke mid-shaft. Hair strands that break off easily at the roots suggest shedding, which means that internal factors are at work here. It could be a hormonal imbalance, increased stress, some nutritional deficiency, or some other health issue. On the other hand, hair strands that break off mid-shaft can be attributed to mechanical abuse that has weakened the hair structure. These causes include too much heat styling, poor hair care habits, or overprocessing. 2. Whether hair loss is caused by internal factors or by mechanical stress, correct care and handling of your remaining strands can prevent further damage. In the case of hair loss due to mechanical factors, proper hair care may be all you need to restore it to health. You can start by eating nutrients that contain the materials your body will need to produce healthy hair cells, like protein, biotin, iron, and vitamin C. Most women find it convenient to take nutritional supplements that are specifically targeted to improve hair health. 3. Minimize heat styling and washing your hair with hot water. Heat strips your mane of its natural oils so that it becomes dry and brittle. Cold or tepid water is best for shampooing and conditioning. If you must use a hairdryer, choose one that has a cool setting. 4. Practice good technique when detangling or combing. Don't brush or comb hair when it is very wet because wet hair easily breaks. Gently pat. Don't rub your hair with an absorbent towel until it is only damp, and then work out the tangles with a wide-toothed comb, starting from the ends and working your way up towards the scalp. Some hair oil or a detangling spray will go a long way towards preventing more hair breakage. 5. Avoid putting too much pressure on your scalp. Women often do this in two ways: by wearing their hair pulled back very tightly, or by wearing heavy weaves or extensions that drag at the hair roots. Hair loss due to these habits is called traction alopecia. As soon as you notice thinning in areas where the traction is applied, typically near the hairline, take out the weaves and stop tying hair back to let the roots recover. 6. Get regular scalp massages to increase blood circulation in your scalp. Increased blood flow to this area means that more oxygen and nutrients are being delivered, and this can boost the scalp's ability to self-regenerate. A scalp massage does not always mean spending money at the spa, though it can be very relaxing. You can simply purchase an inexpensive scalp massager and go the do-it-yourself route to get your daily fix of scalp TLC. Hair loss due to internal factors can only be treated by determining the exact cause of the problem. For example, if you observe some visible thinning over your crown, you could be suffering from female pattern hair loss. This is typically due to a genetic link. Female pattern hair loss can start showing as early as the late teenage years, and what happens is that the individual hair follicles experience a shortened growth cycle, so the hair stays on your head for a much shorter period. The first sign you may notice is more scalp showing through your part, or a thinner bundle when you tie your hair in a ponytail. Without normal growth, scalp hair will eventually be composed of hair that grows in thinner and with less pigmentation. As of today, there is only one topical medication that is FDA approved as a treatment for female pattern hair loss, minoxidil 2%. It works by prolonging the growth phase so that hair strands have time to reach full density, and results may take 3 to 4 months before becoming noticeable. It is sold over the counter in liquid form. A higher concentration, 5%, is also available, but it has only been approved for male baldness, since it can sometimes increase facial hair growth as well. When in doubt, it is always best to consult your doctor to know how to stop hair loss in women. Never presume a diagnosis or attempt to self-medicate. Internal factors related to hair loss generally require basic lab work to differentiate, and treating yourself with the wrong medication can actually aggravate your problem.